have a cohesive look and feel. And it's simply activated by going into your editor in Streamlabs OBS and adding that package. All right, so now we've got our sources and our scenes all set. Our audio levels are looking good. We can see that we've got our notifications set so we know what's going on with our stream when we're live. What we need to do is a really important step and edit the settings within Streamlabs OBS. So we're going to go down to the bottom left right here, and we're going to click on the settings wheel. And what you're going to see here is all of the various settings that you can edit before you go live. The settings that we're going to look at specifically in this video are output, audio, video, hotkeys, scene collections, and appearance. So let's start with the output. Under output mode, you can select simple or advanced. Let's look at the simple option here. Under simple mode, we can select the quality of our stream and the quality of our recordings. So under video bitrate for the stream, what we need to do is we need to run a speed test to find out what number we need to put here. Simply type in speed test on Google, run speed test. Once we've established our upload speed, what we want to do is we want to take half of that and put that number in the video bitrate. For example, if my upload speed is 12 megabits per second, what I want to do is I want to take half of that, which would be 6,000, and put that in the video bitrate category. And it should be noted here that every streaming platform has a different recommendation for the video bitrate based on the type of quality you're trying to push out to the platform. For example, I push mine at 1080p 60 frames per second. But if you're trying to push out a certain resolution and frame rate, that's going to be impacted by your video bitrate. Under encoding, we're going to select the processor that we want to use to process the data of our stream. The X264 uses your CPU's processor to process data, and this can actually add a lot of load onto your PC and cause a lot of issues as far as quality is concerned. The NVENC encoder is recommended as it uses your graphics card and can handle the processing a lot better than your CPU typically. Now there's two options of NVENC. You can use the standard NVENC or the NVENC New. I highly recommend using the hardware NVENC New, as this is the most updated for Streamlabs OBS. And then finally, under audio bitrate, we're going to select 128 for the bitrate, as this is what's most widely accepted by stream platforms. When we scroll down to the recording section, this is going to be some settings that impact if we're recording a static video, not live streaming, but just a video that we're recording similar to this one. We're going to select our recording path, which means the folder that those videos are going to be saved to. And then we're also going to select the stream quality. I highly recommend using the indistinguishable quality large file size. The recording format, we're going to select MP4. This is really the most widely accepted file format for like editing or other things that you might do with the video file. And then similar as before, we're going to select the hardware NVENC New for the encoder. And now that we've done that, let's take a look at the advanced mode under output. Specifically, what I want to look at is just a few of them for the sake of this video. So we're going to want to make sure our encoder again is set to hardware NVENC New. And we're also going to want to leave this checked, this enforce streaming service encoder settings, because this is going to help us pair our encoding settings with the platform that we're streaming to. We're going to want to leave the rate control to constant bitrate or CBR. We're going to want to make sure that we use the bitrate we determined before in the bitrate category here. And then we're going to want to set the keyframe intervals to 2. For preset, we can leave this at quality, and this is a setting that you can adjust depending on any quality loss that you see while you're streaming. For the profile, you can leave this at high. Some people make an adjustment to this as well, depending on the quality that they're seeing from the stream. And then under GPU, you're going to leave this at 0. And then the max B frames, we're going to keep at 2. Once you've done that, select done. Next, we're going to look at the video tab. So under the video settings, we can adjust the canvas, which is our base PC monitor resolution. So if you're using a 1920 by 1080p monitor, you can select that here. Under the output scaled resolution, this is going to be the resolution that you're pushing to the viewer or to the platform that you're streaming on. So I recommend monitoring this and making adjustments to it depending on quality loss or dropped frames that you might see. Downscaling this to a lower resolution can increase the quality that your viewers see and experience on the platform they're watching on. And we can also leave the